Howdy guys, it's Millipede,
And Syd.
and this is Unscripted.
Yeah.
Unscripted Yap Sesh. Okay, you're probably wondering, what is this?
Who drew that?
Who drew that? Not me. Last Yap session, I did line art for Syd to color, and now I'm coloring Syd's line art.
Yay.
This is Lucy. If you didn't watch the last video, this is Lucida. She is Casper's wife, daughter of Seraph and SM.
Girl boss.
Girl boss, girl queen.
Mom of two.
Mom of two. So, that's her.
She's beautiful.
Her whole thing.
Love her.
I don't know if you watched the, what video was that? The main character, I forget what I titled it. The video with the main characters.
Yeah, the family tree video.
Family tree video. Yeah, she's in the family tree video, so.
She's in the robot video.
I forgot to do this. I always forget to do that.
A lot of videos.
She is in a lot of videos.
Pretty important, I'd say.
Not as important as some of the other characters, but she's still...
She's important in, like, maybe not a plot way, but in, like,
a story way.
Yeah, she has to be there.
Yeah. Because she was one of the first, like, hybrids.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
In the series, at least.
Shown that it can be done.
That it can be done. SM is a human that we know of. That y'all know of. And Seraph is a robot. Mm-hmm. So that's why she looks like that.
So she's half human, half robot.
Yeah. And then she's married to Casper, who's a Reaper, so her children are a lot. A lot.
I remember asking Millipede...
Yummy random white line.
Yeah, ignore that. I remember asking Millipede, like, because I used to be obsessed with Jura. I mean, like, he's still a cool guy, but, like...
The twink.
He's El Twink. And I was like,
What is this thing?
Yeah, well, like, what is this thing? And so she sent me, like, a family tree, and I wrote it down in my old sketchbook in the back.
Family tree is complicated. Go watch the video.
Go watch the video.
And the side characters video. Has that one come out yet? Yeah, that one came out already. Thanks.
It did, yeah.
It did.
Because my mom watched it.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's mom watches my videos. Go show my videos to your mom. Actually, don't do that.
Your mom might like it, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
She might be into weird, freaky guys.
I know I'm into weird, freaky guys.
Depending on who your dad is.
Ooh, that's real. Oh. We have a Yap list. Talk about something on the Yap list.
Okay. I guess I can start with my progress. So, I've always been, like, an art person. I think you missed, like, a...
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been an art person. Like, I've been really creative. That's kind of, like, why we hit it off as friends so much, is because we're both, like, art people.
Yeah, we did meet in high school chorus.
Yeah.
So.
And then, but I kind of, like, fell off of it from my, like, childhood wonderment days of, I can draw anything I want. And then I just, like, kind of didn't draw. But in 2020, during quarantine, it was May. I bought a sketchbook and I just started drawing. And those drawings were not good.
They never are.
Millipede will put a few up on the screen right now.
Yeah, I'll put a couple old drawings of Syd's up on the screen.
Yeah.
So fire, bestie.
So fire.
You gotta support the homies though. So I was like, this is great, sweetie. This is amazing. Keep drawing.
And yeah, just piece of advice: if you have an art friend and you know their art isn't good, just tell them to keep drawing.
Tell them it's good. For the love of God, tell them that it's good. Even if it's not. You gotta...
There's something good about it.
Oh, I'm off in the middle of nowhere.
There's gonna be something good about the art that they drew.
There's just potential. Point out the potential. That's what I'm doing now with with Pepper, because he's
scared.
He's learning to draw.
He's scared.
He's scared of drawing, but he could be so good.
He shouldn't be, because drawing's supposed to be a beautiful thing.
Also, everyone starts out terrible when they first learn to draw. I'll put some of my old drawings up on the screen as well.
Yeah.
Even though y'all saw some of those in the last yapping session, but
yeah.
Gotta show
so I had to tell her that
more.
This was good. No, but I mean,
you don't even know my old drawings.
The old drawings.
The old ones from middle school. I'll put a middle school drawing up on screen for y'all. How about that?
Yeah. I've been shown these a few times.
Yeah. Well, when you have how many sketches? The number. No, they don't line up.
They don't line up.
It doesn't line up.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I can fix it. I won't be able to replicate whatever brush you're using though.
That's fine.
It'll
just
be
like a textured brush.
Yeah. I can use my tree brush.
My tree brush.
Wait. The way that might work. It does. My tree brush works. Okay, that works.
But yeah. So I just kept drawing. I watched a lot of tutorials on YouTube about I started with like form and like line of action and capturing like movement in a drawing, which is kind of ironic because I don't really draw movement a lot.
Drawing movement is stupid. I have enough trouble with poses as is, and you want me to draw someone moving, you're out of your mind.
No, yeah. But like movement in the sense of like cohesion, like the lines should like blend together, and like I don't really know how to describe it. It should be cohesive, basically. So
Okay, well, it would help if it was fully black.
Yeah, and I just kept going at it. I've had renaissances, I've had plateaus, I've had...
Wait a minute. I just did the same thing again. Talk about some of your renaissances.
Oh, yeah.
Renaissance-y.
Renaissance era. Recently I did this drawing of Maeve. You can put that up on the screen,
yeah, I'll
too.
put another drawing of her up on screen.
Yeah, and that's become all my profile pictures.
It's good.
Because it's a good drawing.
It's really good.
And then just, like, lately, I've been, like, you know, doing, like, just some sketches. I've been sketching a lot more by hand lately instead of digitally.
Sketching is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally put that whole block in the line art layer, I think.
Oops.
That's fine. I can fix it.
Yeah.
There.
But yeah, it's all a process, and I'm still not the best I could be, but I mean, you can see from this beautiful drawing of Lucida.
Yeah, no, this is good.
She's a beautiful woman.
Syd is definitely more of a realism-oid.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I intentionally keep some of my things cartoony. Obviously, I still have to, you know, do anatomy and junk sometimes.
And your anatomy has really gotten better.
Yeah.
I know I said this before, but, like, it really has.
Yeah, because that's, you know, you hear people go like, oh, well, you gotta, like, do... Like, even if you have a cartoony style, you still have to, you know, learn anatomy, and then you think, oh, no, I don't, it's a cartoon, why does it matter?
And then you learn anatomy, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it matters so much, actually.
So much.
So much. So, learn anatomy. If you're, like, a middle schooler or something watching this, first of all, click off the video right now, minor.
JK.
I'm kidding, no, please.
We love you.
We love you.
You're actually our target audience.
Dude, I'm a groomer. I haven't even gotten big, and I'm gonna start grooming people.
But yeah.
Dream 2. Or Casper, yeah. Casper's a groomer. Casper groomed Lucida.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way right now. She was groomed.
Yeah.
But, like, not really. But, like, yeah. It was like, he was the adult in the situation, and he should have known better. But, like, Lucy was also a little strange. But also just say no. You're the adult.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How about, like, where do you find, like, inspiration?
Ooh.
Like, when you want to draw, you feel like you want to draw, what pushes you, like, to start that? Because you draw, see, like, for me, I think, so we have two very different drawing styles, not in, like, the style of our drawings, but, like, in the way we produce them.
Yeah, like, yours are more, like,
planned.
Very planned out. It's like you go in knowing exactly what you want to draw.
I have a concept in mind, and then you just like jump into things.
Yeah, it's like I don't really have anything in mind when I draw or even when I animate, which go check out my animations in my shorts.
They're really cool.
I love animating so much. It's so fun.
I get previews of them.
Like the end goal is like I would love for this to become an animated series.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to go about that. So, like, but even my drawings and even in my animations, I'm just like, I will literally start with the stupid chicken scratch circle. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how every single one of my drawings start is I'll just go, and then I go from there.
Yeah.
But
it looked like a triple up.
It kind of did. But it's like, I don't draw with an idea in mind. I draw because I want to draw. Yeah. And I feel like that's also been kind of a detriment to me because I was you look in some of my old sketchbooks and it's like everything is 3/4 facing to the left.
Yeah.
And I like just recently broke that habit.
Yeah.
Like within the past like year and a half.
And I'm still working on that. It's like making them more fluid and lifelike.
Yeah, because like this is a good pose, but it's very stilted.
It's very stilted, yeah.
It's
like you can tell she's like posing for a picture.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what I would say my art is. Everyone's posing to get their portrait taken.
Yeah.
To get their portrait painted.
Yeah.
And then you're more like I would say like a comic book style.
Yeah, almost. It's like you draw like I'm getting my picture taken and then I draw like this is this character existing in this space.
Yeah, like slice of life.
Yeah, kind of.
But yeah.
Yeah.
For me personally, I get a lot of inspiration from artists that I follow. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe not inspiration, but motivation is a better word.
That's real. Like I see something that's really good, and I'm like, damn, I want to draw that.
I want to do that. I'll send this to you too. I have this work in progress that I've been doing. Like, I stopped working on it a while ago, but I want to bring it back, where it's like all the characters from Golden Wind, Part 5 from JoJo. But
yeah, we also both of us get a lot of art inspiration from JoJo.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like I learned anatomy because of JoJo.
It's this poster right here from Great Pretender Season 2 up on the screen, and it's basically like all the characters from Golden Wind, and like.
Oh yeah, I think you've shown me that whip before.
Like Edamoto is Giorno and Laurent is Bruno. And then, like, all the characters in the background, because Part 5 has so many side characters. It's actually insane.
It does. Watch JoJo, but also don't tell anyone that I said that.
Yeah, shout out to this indie
comic
book artist.
Our shout out of the week.
Hirohiko Araki. He's really indie.
Yeah, nobody's ever heard of him before, probably. You gotta go on the dark web again. Does it the same dark web website that we were talking about before, Netflix?
Yeah.
Same place.
It's really impressive how, like, an indie artist can have so much scale.
I know, right?
Like, wow.
Like, it looks so good. He's so underrated.
This is not funny.
It's not funny.
Okay. How about your rendering and your
I'm about to start rendering. Those flat colors took forever, by the way. I do not usually draw this slow during these Yap sessions. My drawing process is down. It's like it slows down to like half because I'm focusing on talking. I'm like I know a lot of people like listen to music and stuff while they draw. Not me. It has to be. I have to have like dead pure silence to do anything, especially when I'm writing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of the opposite. I mean, sometimes I do need it to be silent. Like I'll have music on when I'm writing, and like sometimes I'll just need to get a scene right. I'm like, shut up.
That's real, yeah.
Alexa, shut up.
See, I'm the opposite. If I need to get the scene right, I will have an idea of music in my head. Like, there was this. I called it my magnum opus for a while because it was so good. It was this drawing of Chris from Deltarune, and I did it in like chalk. And I listened to like a slowed version of Rude Buster for like 20 minutes on loop while I was drawing it.
Literally.
Because I'll put it on screen. It's really good, actually.
It's a really good drawing. A lot of on-screen moments today.
A lot of on-screen moments today.
We're making a lot of references.
I have to actually edit some of these videos. Oops.
Oops.
The whole purpose of the yapping session is so I can do something kind of brainless and I don't really have to edit, but here I am editing.
But
at least it's already drawn.
Good thing this thing is being made in the past.
In the past. This is way in the past, because me and Pepper actually have a trip coming up. Actually, currently, right now as you're listening to this video, me and Pepper are on the trip. Yeah. That's how far ahead that I'm... We're in Wisconsin right now.
Yeah, they're in Wisconsin
visiting
right now,
family.
And I'm just chilling down here.
Should we expose our location?
Should we?
In
a state in the American South.
in the American South. We're in the town of Underworldly, actually.
Yeah, we're in Underworldly.
Undisclosed overworld town.
Yeah.
That is where we are currently.
Hey, have you heard what Clark Industries is doing lately? It's really cool.
I'm trying to get a job there. I don't think they're hiring right now though, because like the pandemic.
Oh yeah, they're still recovering from that.
Yeah. I think some weird stuff goes down up there. Like,
well, you know, there's the rumors, but they can't be true, right?
No, that can't be true. They're just trying to.
They're just like
it's like I have a feeling it's like a TikTok trend. Like they're trying to build business or something.
Yeah.
We have robots and stuff down there. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They're lying.
Robots aren't real.
Robots are not real.
On that level.
Yeah, at the very least. Maybe they got some like Boston Robotic or Boston Dynamics type stuff going on down there, but I don't buy it for a second that they've got what the rumors are about.
They put human DNA in a coffee maker. Called it a robot.
That's real. It seems like something they would do. Just another company trying to steal my data.
Does Thomas steal data?
I feel like he would.
Yeah.
But just for himself. Like he's just nosy.
It's not nosy. For like advertising or anything.
He doesn't sell it to anyone. He just
observes it.
What is David Jones from Arkansas think about this? She doesn't have a belly button. I gotta give her a belly button.
You can give her a belly button. Well, there's your belly button right there.
Where?
In her pants.
Oh, it's in her pants.
It's in her pants.
Boo. High-waisted nonsense. I like my guts out. That was like the worst thing I could have said.
I gave her a crop top too.
Yeah. I feel like I noticed that a lot when I was doing the side characters videos versus like the family tree video, is because a lot of my characters have just remained completely unchanged since like middle school when I made them.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's good and bad, because I'm very consistent with my world building and with my character design. But at the same time, it's like they're middle school designs. Like I've revamped a couple of them. Like Aster got a big redesign. Aster
used to be
literally a blank slate.
Literally just.
Well, I mean, he started as like a throwaway character, so.
And look at him now.
Now he's like a guy.
Now he's a mustache having, whiskey drinking, horse riding.
Country bumpkin. Yeah. Thank you. I really hope that this, like, lawn work that's going on outside doesn't get picked up in the recording.
Oh, no, it is.
Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna pause for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break. Maybe I'll make a little intermission song.
Intermission song? That would be kind of cute, actually. You could do, like, a little elevator music type thing. Or just put the Five Nights at Freddy's thing in there. Anyway, now that the leaf blower's gone,
maybe.
I really hope we don't have to cut again. I lost my flow. This is Lucy.
Tell us. I mean, we've heard about Lucy before. Is there anything maybe someone wouldn't know from watching your videos? Some little like useless facts.
She likes to knit. That's it. I think I said that in the video. She used to be like one of like the main characters, but it's like I don't think okay, this is why it's so difficult for me to like do series related stuff, because all of this feels really old to me. What is vibrating? Oh, your phone.
Oh.
But everything that you guys are seeing, and like the fact that like Jay still, I think I have it that Jay still works in the labs. That is not the case anymore.
Yeah.
Like, spoilers, Jay retires.
Yeah, she retires.
But it's like all of this stuff I started doing in middle school. So like I was like 12, 13 years old, and that's 7 years ago. 'Cause I'm in my 20s now. So it's like all of this, it feels like I'm just kind of rehashing old stuff, but to you guys it's completely new, and I have to like keep that in my mind, where it's like you guys have never heard of this stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's like even when I'm talking to Syd about just like stuff in general, I'm like I feel like I brush over a lot of stuff because I'm like, I already know this.
And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. And it's like,
and I'm like, am I supposed to know this?
Did I not tell you this thing that happened like 5 years ago to me?
I was like, no. And it's like something plot relevant.
It's like a giant plot moment that is extremely significant to the story.
Yeah.
But it's like now, it's like me and Pepper are in like it's got like season 20x of Family Guy vibes now, because it's like we ran out of ideas, but we have all these ideas from the past. It's just like we have to like rediscover them and rehash them and make them not terrible.
Yeah.
So that's another kind of challenge that I've been dealing with. Is like I have to remember all this stuff and make it palatable.
But now you have me.
Yeah, that's I think me and Pepper talked about that in the last video, where it's like we've been in a rut creatively a little bit, so like having another person come in and with some ideas and even some new characters like Ezra and Maeve. I feel like we've talked about them a little bit before.
More to come
On them. But it's good to have someone else come in and kind of look at it. And that's why I feel like if I were to make a series, obviously I would want to have some control in the writing process, because it is like my stuff, and like I'm very specific about like what happens. Like the story is there, like the whole entire story is there, and like I know what I want to do with it and what I have done with it. Like I have a start to finish completed story. If anyone is out there and wants to pick up a show, I've got something for you, and it's very marketable.
It's very marketable.
Very marketable.
Very Family Guy.
It is not Family Guy. Do not.
Casper.
We should get Lois's voice actor for Lucy.
That would be slay.
It kind of would be slay. No. That's another thing. Oh my god, can you imagine having a voice cast? All these creatures.
All these dudes.
All these guys.
And
I want to voice someone, but I don't know who my voice fits. Like obviously like I'll ask some of my friends like Syd and Pepper and stuff, and I'll ask them to voice act, but it's like, no offense, but I feel like I get nothing from you guys. Like it feels like it's just like, oh, I'm the guy, and I'm talking here. And it's like I'm like, that's great, sweetie. Thanks for voice acting this thing, and then I like never use it.
Yeah, like Millipede had me like just send in some voice lines a while back, and like she was trying to just like figure out who I would fit. And this was before I like started tea and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, you might fit like she was like, not to make you uncomfortable, but you would really fit this female character." And I was like, "Oh, maybe."
Yeah, I forget who I said it. Might have been Fira.
It might have been. I think it was Fira.
Well, Fira kind of has in my mind like a deep voice anyway, so
yeah.
Like a deeper voice, I guess. Because I mean, she's a fucking monster. Not really. She's just a demon. Well, I guess that is kind of monster-ish. Your hair is ruining my rendering flow. I usually just go whoop whoop and then fill it in, but it's like you got texture in here. But yeah, no, and I don't want to be like. See, that's another thing is like I'm very. I almost just said very autistic about my. I have autism. It's okay. I can say that.
We all have autism.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah.
But I'm very particular with, like, what I want and, like, my story beats and stuff. So it's like, I'll get, like, a suggestion or something. With working with Pepper, it's not that hard because he just says, okay. And, like, to any of the ideas that I have, he's like, that sounds great, sweetie. I'm like,
but I'm not a pushover. And
yeah.
I have pushback. I have my own ideas.
And it annoys me a little bit. But that's part of the reason. It's just, like, I feel like I am a pushover a little bit when it comes to other people, but it's like when it's my stuff, I'm like, this is mine. No, this is what it's supposed to be like, not like that. And it's like, I feel like I would be a little bit difficult to work with, but at the same time, I don't know if I would. I feel like I would, like, one person would be like, that's a bad idea, and I'd be like, okay, okay, we can do it this way.
I mean, if it comes in good faith, it's like, hey, like, have you ever thought of this before?
Yeah.
Which is what I try to do.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, if you have something and it's solidified, I'm not gonna be like, change it right now.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, what if we did this? Like, for new stuff that we're doing.
Yeah. Well, with new stuff, I like having input on the new stuff. With, like, the old, like, set in stone stuff.
Yeah, like, that's...
It's, like, hard for me to change. Like, even some of, like, the more, like, questionable things that we came up with in middle school, like the Casper and Lucy thing, where she was very young when she started to take interest in him, but I have taken that through the eyes of an adult and made it, like, a more complex moral issue, especially with their current marital problems.
Yeah, Casper and Lucy are not supposed to be your ideal couple.
No, they are not. They used to be very idealized, and that was, like, she was in, like, a honeymoon phase type thing.
Lucy, you're supposed to be like, oh.
Yeah, you're supposed to, like, feel bad for her a little.
But Casper, he's trying. I mean...
He is trying. Like, the start of their relationship was obviously, like, not good, because I don't remember how in-depth I went into it in the family tree video, but when Casper came back into Seraph and SM's lives after all of that, Lucida was 13, and she was, like, the, like, peak of, like, homeschool kid, because obviously they didn't have hologram technology because Fira wasn't speaking with them, so she had been, like, inside her entire life and, like, homeschooled and never really saw anyone on the outside because duh.
Yeah.
So the second she saw someone she wasn't related to, i.e. Casper, she went overboard, and it wouldn't have been an issue if Casper just didn't. He didn't engage with her as a child.
Yeah.
But he did come back when she was 18.
So it's
like almost on the dot. So it's like, you were waiting, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's.
And we don't idealize that.
No.
We don't. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, no. That is not a thing that. I'm kind of eating this, like, hair texture.
I know.
But it's like, no, that is not meant to be pro shippers get out.
Yeah,
no pro shippers.
We hate you. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
Not sorry at all, actually. But it's meant to be, like, a morally questionable thing, because it's like, they were happy, and now they're having these issues, and they're also, over the course of the series, I'm gonna, like, show their healing process, because right now, currently, in the story that we are writing, they are having, like, their healing moment, like, they're going to therapy, and blah, 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 and it's, like, it's meant to be, like, oh, look, they were having marital issues, and now they're, like, fixing it, and then you remember in the back of your head, like, this started in a very distasteful way, so it's, like, I feel happy for you, but at the same time...
So, like, it's almost as if it's tainted from the start.
Yeah, it's, like, bittersweet, almost.
Yeah, so, and then it's also bittersweet because Lucy is so tragic woman character.
Yeah, like, she doesn't really...
She's so tortured woman.
Yeah.
Like, she literally bonded to Casper, and then he went and...
Oh, yeah, his whole, like, cheating
his
arc.
Cheating
the way,
Khan arc.
The way that the underworld is, it's, like, very... It's giving, like, Vivzy Pop. Where it's like, ooh, the intercourse, funny... And sex normalized sex jokes,
sex workers, funny,
where it's like,
actually, I don't think there are any pimps.
No,
unless Jack is a pimp.
No, his Reapers are just a little.
They choose to be that way.
They choose to be that way. I mean, if you had
Icarus.
If you had a second chance at life, and you were around a bunch of succubi and stuff, would you not?
I mean...
And it's like, you can't die. And if you get an STD, you just kill yourself and rebirth. Not birth. Reform.
Yeah.
I kind of ate that up, actually. I'm, like, trying to match your style, almost.
Yeah. You are. You're doing really good.
Yeah. Because I usually just go for, like... I'll usually, like, fully render the skin, and then I'll do, like, cartoony cell shading elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, my legs are asleep. This happens every video. It happens every single Yap session. My legs fall asleep.
You've heard it before.
I need a chair. I'm on the floor. Oh.
But yeah, Lucy tragic.
Foot asleep. Both feet asleep. Ow!
Owie!
Owie!
Ouchie! Owie!
I'm just gonna ignore it.
But yeah.
Very tragic.
I kind of... Not related, but, like, I was thinking of, like, making more characters in the universe.
We were considering, or we have been considering lately, because if you watch the side characters video, there is another Reaper that Casper was involved with named Sam, and we've been toying with the idea of making another Keeper character, because they are very, like, you know, they're pretty, like, even now, they're pretty, like, open-ended, and, like, we don't have a lot of stuff for them. So we've been considering giving Syd Sam's keeper, who's her name is Kelly.
Ooh.
But it would just be interesting to... It would just be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it would be cool. A cool thing to do, to see what you do. Or to see someone else's perception of, like, what a keeper is.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, even now, I mean, we're the creators of the thing, and we're still like, what in the world is up with keepers?
Yeah.
I think that's another, just to go on a little tangent, I think that's a good thing to hold when you're creating a series, is to have some things even be a mystery to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Because it opens up a lot of possibilities. Because it's like, yeah, I could explain this away in, like, a hyper-detailed way, or I could just let it be a mystery. I could just have, like, this cool thing, and people could be like, well, what is up with this? And then it's like, I don't know! And like, pretend that I do know.
Yeah. And then just let people speculate.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll pull, like, a Scott Cawthon and be like, that's a good idea, let me steal that.
I was about to say Scott Cawthon.
I could be like, oh, I wonder what's up with... I don't know, what's up with this heaven thing? Ooh, this concept that I've come up with that I don't really have an explanation for, and then one of you guys goes, oh, it's this, and I go, it sure is!
Yeah, you got it!
You were right all along. Let's go, good for you, bestie. I would feel bad doing that, though.
Yeah.
Because it's like...
It's stealing someone's idea.
Yeah, it's stealing someone's idea. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like people are kind of, like, excited.
Yeah.
When that happens, it's like, oh my god, my theory was right.
You're like, yeah.
And I would have, like, permanent guilt. I would be like, no, actually, I feel like I would, like, come out and be like, this theory was this person's.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that would go over.
And then also going back to the characters, there's rumblings of an Ezra and Maeve offspring.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that could be another character that you make in the series.
Yeah. They're thinking about it.
Thinking about making babies. Moment of dead silence. Gotta have one in every video. Classic moment of dead silence.
Classic. What else? Maybe talk about your art progress.
My art progress. Okay, I started drawing not because I wanted to, but because I had a friend in, I think, elementary school, but I might not have started drawing with her until, like, middle school, and she was like, you should learn how to draw with me, and I was like, okay, and, like, she already knew how to draw, so she would, like, teach me, and she thought I had a lot of, like, potential from the start. I learned to start, I have none of these drawings, by the way. They were done on scrap paper, and I threw them away. But, I started out drawing, like, chibis and stuff, because 2012,
yeah.
I want to say.
2012.
So like that YouTube era,
Night,
like
Nightcore.
like creepypasta Nightcore. I was one of those, and like Flipnote. I wanted a Flipnote so bad, but I didn't have the right kind of DS. I was so mad, so I missed out on the Flipnote trend. Can you imagine if I had started animating all the way back then?
Oh god,
that would be.
You'd be a god.
I would be a prodigy. Anyway, so I started drawing in like 2012, and I kind of stagnated for a while, just because I'm a very visual person, so it's like if somebody doesn't show me beat by beat what to do, then it's like I
literally don't know how to do it. I don't
do it, yeah. And it's like, I don't even, see, but when I do want to progress, it's like I progress so insanely fast. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but just from the beginning of doing these videos to now, it's like I was reusing a drawing of, like, from one of the first videos that I did. I was making the family tree video, and like I had already had like Thomas or something drawn from one of the first like intro videos, and I was looking at it and I was like, this looks terrible. But I didn't want to redraw it, so I just put it in the video anyway. So it's like I think I've only been doing videos for like 2 months or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And in those 2 months I've had like tangible progress.
It's because you're drawing so much all the time.
It's because I'm drawing so much. I think it was the Species video where I did all of the drawings for that video in 2 days.
Yeah.
So, like, 40 plus drawings over 2 days. Obviously, it's gonna get a little, like, formulaic. Mm-hmm. Especially because I'm making... All of the art that I'm making right now, too, is, like... It's, like, meh. Because it's, like... It's not anything cool. It's not, like... I'm not, like, drawing, like, an art piece. It's, like, I'm drawing... just like an informative thing. Yeah. It feels like I'm like making like signage for a park or something. Yeah. Where it's like, but I like doing stuff like that. I've always really enjoyed doing like technical drawings where it's like, this is this, and this is this, and this is what this looks like, and here's a clear image of what I'm talking about. So it's like, I enjoy doing it, but it gets very formulaic, and I mean, I've been drawing all the characters kind of like in the same position just because I need to get the point across of like what they look like, or like a very basic personality type drawing. So
have you ever done like a turn sheet?
I actually have never done a turn sheet. I've wanted to do one.
I've been doing a few for my OCs. I need to do some for Ezra and Maeve, but yeah.
I've done a lot of like, I mean, I'm sure it's evident in my animation to anyone who actually like animates, but it's like I don't really do fundamentals that much. And I probably should. Like, the second I started doing anatomy fundamentals, it was like, oh my god, my drawings are so good now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the same would go for my animation, but, like, I've never done a walk cycle, I've never done, like, a turn sheet, I've never done insert other basics. I mean, I've done, like, the bouncing ball and, like, the pathing thing where it's, like, you draw the path and then have the ball go through the path and whatever. And I did try to get some, like, basic movement practice done. Like, I think one of the old animations that I did was, like, it was, like, hang on, just some basic, like, Alex movements, I think that one was, so, there's that. Why is it's pulling up from the, but no, I definitely need to work on my fundamentals some. I'm lazy. And, like, I feel like my schedule is also a little too busy with all these drawings that I'm having to do, because, like, putting out an animation a week and a video a week, where one of them, like, obviously these are helping, where it's, like, I don't have to do as much, like, I'm just coloring, I'm coloring a drawing and talking. Mm-hmm. And that's not hard to do. But, like, you know, having to do the grind of, like, having to make a video every week, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But not like ugh, but like ugh, you know? It's like, I enjoy doing it, but it does become a lot.
It's a good hurt.
Yeah. It's where it's like, it's something that I should have been doing for a long time, and I'm glad that I'm finally doing it, but at the same time, like, ugh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Like, I've had major writer's block on the video from last week. It should be. Hopefully I finished that video and it comes out last week like I intended. The Heaven video should be the Heaven video. And then next week's will probably be the Reaper contract, just because that's something that I've been wanting to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that goes as intended.
But yeah.
But yeah.
How about the future?
The future. Like I said, ideally I really would like to make this into a cartoon. But it's just one of those things where it's like, that's impossible. Like, you look at it and you're like, that is never gonna happen to me in a million billion years. Especially because, I'm one of those people where it's just like, I need to be shown what to do. Like, I'm not gonna know what to do unless someone approaches me and is like, hello, would you like to make a cartoon? And I would be like, yes, I would love to make a cartoon. So.
Have you ever thought about, like, a webcomic?
I have, but at the same time, I feel like that would be, like, a lot of work for one person. Because that's another thing. I'm also, like, very, like, this is my work.
Yeah.
Like, I think me and Syd have talked about, like, I would do the drawings and then they could color.
Mm-hmm.
But even that is such, like, it would be so much work. Not that work is a bad thing. It's just...
Yeah. It's just... People get tired.
Yeah, I get tired. And then I would feel bad because I would, like, abandon it and be like, ah.
And everyone's like, no.
Yeah, and everyone would be like, please come back. And then it's just like, no. Yeah. But it's just, I feel like it's just, like, a very difficult thing to do.
I feel like writing, like, our little, like, one-shot, like, short stories have helped a lot, too.
Yeah. We do that as, like, a group kind of activity where we're like, oh, well, what would happen if this and this? And, like, I do have, actually, I have part of a pilot written for, like, a pilot, obviously, of the show. I'm done with this drawing, by the way. Here's your drawing, Syd.
Yay!
Is it good?
It's great!
Hooray, okay. I guess I can do a little doodle while I yammer off to the screen, off to the side. But, or I could do background. Not a background, but, like, a background. Yeah. But I do have a pilot written. I feel like I've mentioned that before. It's not, like, completely written. It would probably, all told, only be about, like, maybe a minute and a half of animation.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. So, there's that. And I do want to animate that eventually, but I'm still on the lookout for a decent computer animation program, because, like, right now, obviously, the logo on everything, I do flip a clip, which is not... not necessarily
If you have
the
any
best.
suggestions,
please, I've been begging for suggestions for a while, but I feel like nobody watches these videos, which is fine. I just want to have it kind of out there.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for the right way to do it.
Yeah.
And that's difficult.
If you're watching this, comment your favorite tragic woman trope.
Yeah.
Maybe Lucy would be friends with her.
Maybe Lucy would be friends.
Which is why I'm trying to get her and Maeve. I need Maeve to therapize her.
Yeah.
I want to fix you!
She needs to be fixed.
Maeve would just come through and be like, so, like, why?
Have you considered divorce?
And then she's like...
No.
Well, no, don't say that.
I don't want to go that far.
Yeah, we're in counseling. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's so avoidant, personality style.
Okay, there's a background.
Yay! Ooh, funky.
Yeah, I like the circle method.
Circles.
Oh yeah, but I have a pilot written, and then I also have, I think, 2 seasons worth of episode ideas.
Yeah.
So... I have a lot. Like, I've been doing this for 7-8 years now. I have a lot of content, and I have, like, full episodes planned out. I just need to write them.
Yeah.
But I have, this is my pitch. I have 2 seasons worth of episodes. I have at least 8 different story arcs written out.
Please.
I have a lot of merch ideas. Sex sells.
Marketable plushies. Take them.
Marketable plushies. Posters. But, yeah, that's my series, and this is a drawing, and this was unscripted.
Yay.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.